Munyonyo to Entebbe at night. Let's see how well lit this road is. We are approaching the roundabout at Munyonyo from Salama Road, from Kaba side. This is the roundabout Munyonyo at night. We want to go up to Entebbe using this express and using the old section of the road which I have previously showed during daytime. So you see the street lights or the lighting along the entire section of the road. Approaching the Kampala bridge. We are on it now. I previously mentioned that the bridge was not given any lighting, as you can see. But soon as we come to the end of the bridge, which is around here, the lights appear again. I want to think that there were no plan for how they would hinge the lights. I think that's why they didn't put in lights on the bridge. Perhaps they'll consider that in the future. Section that is approaching Busabala Junction. Which will have a flyover. Roundabout at Busabala Junction of this Munyonyo Kajansi Spa. We are in the direction towards Kajansi. On the left is the road that is continuing up to Busabala Beach and onto the lake shores. Good to note that all the lights are working. They are solar powered, so means that even in the absence of they're not affected by power challenges. Area, approaching the Mirembe villas, approaching the Serena Chigo Junction. It's about 10:30 p.m. there are no traffic is much less at this time of the night, especially on this road. On my left is the Milembe Villa entrance with the Milembe Mall that is on the roadside. This is the junction that takes you to Serena Chico and the branch here. The lights at that junction sometimes are not working. The speed at which they put up these lights on this road, I think within a week the entire road was lighting up. You may have questions on whether is it safe at night. To be honest, I cannot answer that now, but I'm sure with this street lighting that was put, there's improved security as is expected of any road infrastructure which has been given that. This is the second Chigo junction with the flyover which connects to Reza, and the lights here were initially electric lights, but they're not working right now. I think it's because of the road. The flyover improvements, I think that's why they have been disabled, similar to the traffic lights. We're now approaching Kajansi, where we'll take a left turn and head towards Entebbe Airport. I previously indicated that this section of the road is about 9 kilometers from Munyonyo to the roundabout at Kajansi. It's about well within 10 minutes drive at the speed limit of this road, which is 80 kilometers per hour. The road it's not so clean, as in it's brownish because of several trucks that are ferrying dirt soil or marram, and they keep littering the road. But on top of that, most of the feeder roads that connect onto this are equally marram roads, so they bring on board a lot of dirt as well. Taking the exit off to the Kajansi roundabout and then do a left turn towards Entebbe. thought it would be boring to take you through the tolled section of the road, since it is not going to be any different from what we've just seen here. But this is now Kajansi, another very busy area along this road, both during the day and at night, as you would expect. Left takes you to the airstrip at Boya, and we continue towards Entebbe. This is Kajansi, another very busy place. I've passed this place at 3 a.m. It's not any different now. Find the Rolex sailors, you find those vendors. Now approaching the Chitende, or Chitende. There are no street lights in this section of Entebbe Road from Kajansi towards this direction of Entebbe. But luckily there are a number of buildings along the side of the road, so they tend to illuminate to some extent. But certainly we can do better. We can do better. Quality supermarket is coming up on my left. The center line of the road is quite clear. KFC is also here on my left. If you want a quick meal as you head towards the airport. The number of entertainment places along the road you can hear the music and see several parking lots filled with the suburban area dwellers, residents, as they enjoy the rest of the weekend. the junction towards Chitende. Not so busy at this time of the night. And the road has almost no traffic. Traffic, no street lights except a few that have been set up here. Like I mentioned before, when you look on both sides of the road, there are indications that street lights will be set up. At least there are concrete bases for where they will be anchored. So hopefully in the near future we will be able to have that along the entire road. Because when you see some sections have the lights, like the section that is coming up, others are the indication that they will be put to ease your night driving, certainly. Expect this mall to be very illuminated than I can see, but it's quite dark in there. Perhaps business is still low. And they're minimizing costs, utility costs. This entire section from Chitende up to Bwebaja is a double line section, meaning that all motorists should stick to their lane and should not overtake. That's a safety feature for this road, and hopefully if it is respected by road users, that should enhance. Reflectors on the side barriers are quite useful here, as you will notice, especially as you navigate such corners. Nakauka Junction, or in the Kauku Junction first. Junction is here. From here we'll approach Kisubi. In the Kisubi Nakaoka Junction, which are the section of the road there, they have started working on from Kisubi to all the way to Entebbe, to Biji, to Utamako, that entire section. Kasanje. This is now Kisubi. Sabia is on the left. Access to the college is coming up, and the university. More double lines here, meaning you should stay in your lane. I don't know why this guy wants to overtake. Anyway. Street lights. Now approaching the junction to Garuga, and soon after we'll approach the express access as well. Past the junction to Garuga, now we are coming up to the junction at the express. Here we get some lighting on the streets. Express here, or exit for those who are coming from Agency or Usega. These floodlights here give you a very good illumination just along the entire, around the entire junction basically. Coming up to Kumba. Perhaps most of these cars are racing towards the airport. surprised by the lights. This is where the famous accident happened. Because these lights would hold you back, and then the other ones are letting you go. So if you only see the ones ahead, chances are high that you will be deceived and you want to rush through. By the time you notice you have a red and you cannot brake, and past Kumba, we are approaching Abaita, Ababili. Series of lights here. Another very busy place on the outside and on the inside. But at least the streets look less busy this evening. Infrastructure, but there are no lights. Sese is coming up. Stubul. You can see the lake on my left here. There's usually traffic police here in that day. Because right now it's 11 p.m. Into the heart of Entebbe. Victoria Mall is coming up. The road is smooth. Should be a 50 km/h section speed limit. Victoria Mall is on my left, and all other shopping areas there. It has the KFC, it has CJ's, it has the Middle East, it has the shopping malls there, shopping centers, supermarkets. Usually traffic policemen here during the day, none on night shifts. They also need to rest. a section where we cruise towards the airport and also perhaps enter into, have a chance to join Entebbe town as well on the junctions, but towards the right. Either going to the beaches, perhaps not at night, or towards the airport, or several of the offices that are these sides. Airport, we have a smooth ride. I've showed you how the day looks like here. Now the night, perhaps indistinguishable from the day. Start squeezing through and slowing down. Such park ahead. Very kind and respectful to the security officers. Now we continue on to the airport, go through the parking access section of the road, airport, and I think I'm going to get ticket is here.